What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another episode of TNC Reacts. Today is Am I the A-Hole Friday. Now, I have not done one of these in a while, but this one seems to be pretty interesting. It seems to be focusing more about a kid talking to his father. And if you know what I do on this channel, especially with Am I the A-Hole Fridays, is that we go through the story and then determine if said individual is the a-hole. So the title of this is Am I the A-Hole? For telling my dad he'll ruin our relationship if he puts his wife before what's best for me and my brother. So, let's get to it.
AITAH for telling my dad he'll ruin our relationship if he puts his wife before what's best for me and my brother. I, 16, have a brother 18, and our parents have been divorced for like 12 years. My parents always got along really well after the divorce. They threw us birthday parties together, celebrated Christmas together, and would talk about us and keep things good. My brother has medical issues and they would be in the same room with him when he was sick or had a doctor's appointment. They also weren't those divorced parents who needed to schedule different times to speak to teachers. We were told we were most important to them and they never wanted us to feel caught in the middle. Overall though, my parents didn't spend a lot of time together. But they could spend time together and did when it was for us. I liked how they did that because it was nice to celebrate stuff with my whole family, and my brother loved that he didn't have to pick which parent came to see him when he was in the hospital. When I was 11, my dad got married again. His wife and us didn't get on super well, but not super bad either. She was included in the stuff with our parents like birthday parties, Christmas and stuff. She was never very nice to mom though, and now me and my brother found out she doesn't approve of dad and mom talking or being in the same room. She doesn't like joint Christmas celebrations or birthday parties. She thinks everything could be separate. And my dad's actually thinking of doing it. They told me and my brother a couple of weeks ago. My brother stormed out and told dad he wasn't dealing with that bullshit. Dad told me he knew it would be an adjustment, but it was for his wife. I asked him why she mattered more than us. He said she doesn't, but it's different because we're older now. So I was like, I have to have 2 weddings, 2 birthdays, 2 baby showers and everything else in the future. His wife said yes and dad said that's not what she's asking. They spoke at the same time, so dad changed what he said and he told me we'd talk about it more. I asked about my brother being in the hospital and she said he's an adult now, so it's not like mom or dad even need to be there. My dad said to let things be figured out more first. I told him why bother and he should know if he does this, if he puts her before us, then he'll ruin our relationship. The rest of the week at my dad's house was weird. My mom knows about it and I told her I don't want to go to dad's house if he's going to do this. She told me I'd have to go until a judge says otherwise, but he did speak to her lawyer and filed in court to see if we can't let it be my choice. My dad's wife is angry at me and my brother for not accepting this, and she told me I put my dad in a bad position to lose one of us. Dad keeps saying we need to talk about this more, but I feel like he just wants me and my brother to accept what his wife wants. AITAH.
I would say that you're not the a-hole, but I will say that your dad's kind of soft. I get that he probably, in all honesty, he probably did all of those things together with the mother or your mother because he was trying to keep the peace. Maybe he didn't want to do it, but like he said, you're older now. So which means that he was like, I've been doing this to keep peace and I really ain't been wanting to do it. And now he's using the wife as a scapegoat to be like, oh, nope, she's asking for this. When in all reality, he's never really wanted to be teamed up with the mom anyways for whatever reason. But definitely the stepmom is definitely an a-hole because you can't come in dictating what's been helpful, that's been working for the kids in a healthy manner. If these kids are happy and they're healthy, cool. And then talking about, well, he's a grown man, they don't need to come to the hospital anyways. It's like, you cold-hearted wench. You know what I'm saying? Like, how dare you speak like this? But it's up to your dad to actually control the situation, and it's up to you to dictate how you're going to deal with your father. You can opt not to speak to him, but realistically, you'll regret it in the end. And once you get to an age where you understand, like, hey, there's decisions that have to be made that are tough. Do I have to do these things with your mother even though we're not together? No, he doesn't have to. So he did those things as a courtesy. But he has to move on and be the head of his household with the wife that he has now and appease that relationship as well. So he's in a tight spot, but you're a kid, you're 16, so you don't know all the ins and outs of things and stuff like that. But I would say no, you're not. And, you know, just be open and honest with your dad and just keep it pushing from there. But let me know what y'all think down in the comments section and be on the lookout for more videos. All right, everybody. Peace.